Hello my lovely friends, welcome back to my channel, or if it's your first time here, hi, my name is Melissa, or Missa, welcome. I look exactly the same as my previous video. If you didn't see it, I did a full face first impressions, tested a lot of cool stuff, I will link it below. But today we're focusing on eyes, and I have been doing a lot of very neutral looks recently because I've been working a lot at the hotel, so I just wear very neutral basic makeup for that. But I wanted to play with a bit of colour and a bit of fun and also keep it very Melissa, so we're going warm tones with the cool tones, with a bit of shim sham. It's just a Melissa look and I'm here for it, and I'm going to be using all three of my Cosmic Brushes palettes. So the Muse launched recently. If you haven't seen it, I did a full review on this. We're also using the Royal Rose and the Serenity. I will give you a quick look inside them, just in case that's the only thing that will tempt you to stay. That's the Serenity. Beautiful. Then we've got the Royal Rose, not my favourite one of the bunch, but it's still a beautiful palette. And then, last up, most recent release, the Muse. Come on. Cosmic Brushes is a not super duper, it's an affordable UK indie brand. I find the quality of these palettes to be just phenomenal, as you can probably see from how they look on my eyes. But yeah, if you want to fanny about with me, do this eye look, and just have some makeup time together, then just keep on watching, because what else are you gonna do? You have to. It's legally binding. Also, the more you watch my videos, the more treats I can buy the cats. How can you say no to that? Okay, let's jump into it. Look at my pretty flowers. They're not gonna last long because the cats are assholes and they like to eat them, but we're gonna enjoy them while we have them. I'm just priming with my Revlon Candid. Are you shocked? I'm not shocked. I'm starting off with Serenity and taking the black. I can't see in my mirror. I'm gonna put it underneath to start because, should I be zoomed in more? Probably. Because I don't want it to be too puffed out. This is a Morphe Abby Roberts AB315. Just a little pencil brush. And again, we're doing the rounded shape. Obviously, these are now my style again because I change up what I like all the time, and now it's rounded looks. I need to see if my camera will focus because it's being a douche. Why are you focusing on the flowers? Focus on me. It just wants to focus on my pretty flowers. There we go. Okay, so I'm just doing it round, round, round. Relax my eye. Round, round, round. I want to get like Botox here just to lift that, and then I won't have like downturned outer eyes. Then I'm taking Muse, which is obviously the newest one, and I'm taking Fig. This is a Morphe M514, very well loved and used. It's pretty splayed out, but actually that works in my favour. I still need to place an order for like 10 of these. It's just the ideal blending brush. I'm gonna do an updated brush favourites video. I got asked to do it recently and I keep meaning to. There's just some brushes that I love and trust, and yes, a lot of them are Morphe. Some of them are Zoeva. Some of them are Jessup. It's all different. Anyway, just blending this round. Colour is so beautiful. I love it so much. And then this is just a little Molly O'Brien M020 and just more of that Fig shade. Just again, if I don't do it down here, then I'll end up bringing it out, and I don't want to do that. Reaching for Royal Rose, which is this one, I'm going to take the shade Romance, something I have zero of in my life. This is a P. Louise 120 brush, very similar to the Morphe M514. Very good, so if you don't want to buy Morphe ones, buy the P. Louise number 120. It is pretty much the same thing. I don't know the price difference. I don't think P. Louise brushes are too expensive, but they're also not like Amazon cheap. But anyway, this is just a lovely kind of like aubergine. Blends out that Fig beautifully, and it doesn't actually really matter about the inner corner because I'm going to obviously cover it up. Oh, it feels nice to be putting colour on my face again. I've been doing a lot of neutral, which I am enjoying. I am very much enjoying. but I do feel like my channel is just a safe place for colour and joy, and a lot of my recent videos have been very neutral, and I don't want that to be a theme. I want that to be an exception. Anyway, then I'm going to take the shade Dreamer, because how could I not? This is a blank canvas, E87. I don't even know if blank canvas are still a thing. I never hear anyone talk about them, and I've not even received like a mailing thing from them, you know, like a marketing email is what I mean. So I don't even know if they're still a brand, but I have a few blank canvas brushes in my collection that are staples, and I love their like solid brush cleaner. How stunning is that pink? It's like a Beauty Bay pink, it's just perfection. I'm not worried about pulling this around too much because I did decide to go green under here. I'm not sure if I'm going to change that. I mean, you'll have seen the final picture, but I'm wondering if I should just have my under eye these same tones. Oh, and then we're staying with this palette actually for the next two shades. I'm taking the shade Dusk, which is lovely pink, would make a beautiful blush, but I have literally about 15 new blushes sitting beside me that I need to try. This is a Nema Brushes name Jenny. Don't think Nema brushes are a thing anymore. Am I going bonkers? Are all my brushes by like defunct brush brands? That's sad. So at this point I was like, do I add orange and yellow? Because you know how I love a warm sunset-y colour scheme. And obviously I did give in to myself, but I don't actually add orange, I just put yellow on. I was flabbergasted when I saw that Muse was up for sale for £18. I could not believe she even dropped the price. Like, she could literally charge £30 for palettes and I would still buy them. Then I'm going with Honey down here, which is quite a bright yellow, but it's more like a mustardy yellow. This is Jaclyn Hill Morphe JH34. My name's Melissa and I'm from Louisiana, USA. One day I will visit America and it will be wunderbar. I'm just taking the yellow all the way around. Don't even need orange in betwixt because the pink just kind of blends in. Obviously not there. I need to go back and blend it, but don't even really need to add an orange. Right, I'm going to go back through, blend all of these together. I'm going to do it silently because I am watching Kendall Rae on YouTube.
I feel the warmth of your skin. I feel the touch of your hand. Love you with all of my heart. Makes me...
my P. Louise base, this is in Zero or White, shade Zero. It's the white one. And this is a wee Ciate brush. It says it's a lip brush, probably is. I used it to cut my crease. I'm not going to be able to do this on camera, but I'll put a rough one on. And I actually did clean up, by the way. I wasn't lazy this time because I was doing a matte and I knew that I had to have a very clean base for a matte, so plus I have nothing to do today. I'm not really in a rush. I never get these matching. If you do, I hate you. I don't care what they say. Makeup is stressing me. I'm gonna take a cotton bud and put some micellar water on it and just clean up the vast majority of this lid. I'm praying Potato doesn't open his eyes, because if he does he's gonna go absolutely batshit, because that was a bad word, absolutely bonkers, because he is obsessed with these. Let me make sure this matches somewhat and I'll fill it in with the primer and then I'll be back. Does that look great? No, but we'll deal with it. I'm gonna take the shade Echo. This is what I wanted to use. It's the most beautiful matte blue ever, basically, like matte bright pastel blue. This is a Stacey Marie 408, and the pigment, the audacity, the gumption, this colour, my lord. Oh, It's so beautiful. It is the most beautiful pastel matte blue in the world. Stacey Marie literally said, let me make the best cut crease brushes. And she did. I took a variety of blues. I think I took this one first, Legacy, from this Royal Rose palette. This is on a Morphe M433. There's a part of me that wants to change my lower lash line to purple. Then I took, don't worry about it, I know it looks ugly, it's gonna be fine, River. And then I'm just gonna wipe that brush on my makeup towel and then just drag in. Just dragging the shades together, and then I'm going to take a bit of Mood. I will literally use the same brush for everything. As long as I've got my wee makeup towel, I'm happy. Does it look like the other side? Not really. I just float about going back and forth between the shades and just adding until I'm happy, basically. Yeah, I'm just, right, just give me a second, right? If I did purples under here, would that make my heart happy? I kind of like both. Maybe I should have purple under. No, I don't want to do that. I don't know what I want to do. Oh, I went round it with Cash Beauty Solar is the shade, on a little Stacey Marie numero 401B. I just thought it needed something, and I was going to go around it in glitter, but I didn't feel like it stood out that much. So then I thought white will stand out. And the key to this is just do not breathe. This cut crease always goes wider and longer. This one always goes higher and shorter, and it really upsets my happiness. I cannot get it right. Enough to do for now. And then ABH liner, because it paints over everything. I know the ABH liner is quite expensive. I really do think it's worth the money. It's one of those products I have repurchased I think twice, because it literally will draw over anything and it's so matte black. It's just perfect, even though I'm going to cover it up, but still. It doesn't really have to be perfect because I'm actually going to go over it with a few eyeshadows anyway. So this is a little Colourpop E29. I'm going to grab the black first, fill in the outer corner just to bring the eyeliner into the shadow out here. And then just rub that on my makeup towel and grab those blues that we used before, like this River shade. I just want it like overlapping, just so that the line looks kind of more diffused and blended, rather than just a stark black wing shape. Then I actually initially took this Shein glitter, which I really liked, but it wasn't drying down. So then I switched to, where's my brush? This Be Perfect one. This is in the shade Ocean Magic. This isn't what I settle on, but I don't mind this as a metal. Oh fudge, that is so pretty. Oh, I'm tempted to wipe my other one off. Because I put it over the glitter, it wasn't like showing up like this. But I thought I need to add shimmer somewhere, so why not on the chunky wing? I don't know, I just wanted bright, beautiful metallic blue. Let me clean up the fallout and then decide on an under eye, because I'm still not sure. I am probably feeling the purple. Give me a sec. I put a tiny bit more of my P. Louise primer on my inner corner, just so I could put this beautiful shade Opal on my inner corner, because this shade is one of the shades that makes this palette so special. I don't know if I'm in focus. My mirror is in front of the camera and the monitor. Like, this shade is outrageous. Literally worth buying the palette just for that colour. I'm going to clean up, go put my base on in another video, and then we'll come back and do the lower lash line together, because I'm still debating what colours I'm going to do. I might go back to green, I don't know, you'll have seen it anyway. I'll see you when we're on that stage. Okay, so my base is all like full face first impressions, right? So we'll not judge it too much. I need to blend in my freckles, but in my full face box that I have of all my new makeup I was playing with, I found this, and this is the perfect colour. It's literally what I was wanting for my wing. So I'm going to put this on top, so disregard everything we did before on the wing. This is all we need. This is Makeup Revolution, but it's the Relove brand. I don't know, I just saw a stall of it in Superdrug and I just bought it. It was like £3. This is in the shade Dazed. And they had a few of these, but this colour just spoke my name. Like, look at that. That is so perfect. So that is actually what I'm just going to paint it over what I've done. I wanted this kind of like metallic tealy green. And this is literally exactly what I wanted. It is just such a stunning colour. You can see over here where it's all like set down. I've done 2 layers over there, by the way. I will do 2 layers on this side. For my under eye, I did decide to go purple, and I am pleased with it. I might still add a shimmer, I'm not sure, but I did actually start with Mood. I should have started with a black, I don't know why I didn't, but on this excellent Jessup MUL 18. It's this teeny tiny wee thing. I think I was scared of fallout with black, but I mean it'll be just as bad if it is navy blue fallout, but still. It ties in the blue on the top, so I'm not mad at it. I think the rest of the shades came from the Royal Rose, so I'm going to use Fantasy, and then I'm going to use Wild Rose, and then I'm going to use Dusk, and then I'm going to use Highness. So that nice purple to start off with. And blue and purple always blend in beautifully together anyway. Okay, this is Wild Rose. I'm just using this all in this one little Technic brush. I'm just wiping out my makeup towel in between, just on my knee. I think the green did go, it definitely did go, but I don't know, I was just feeling the vibe of purple down here. My skin looks so textured. I used a new primer, which I don't like, by the way, but I'm looking at my skin looks so textured, but at the same time I don't really care. I use NYX Epic Wear liner in Berry Goth. There you go, Jane, that's a colour you need to get. Which is just a dark, like blackened purple. NYX is a brand that I really love, but I find them so overpriced now at the drugstore. Like, they're just like prohibitively expensive in my opinion. And then I'm using a big fat Morphe M573 for that Highness shade. And I need to start blending this outer corner into my base a bit better because it looks a bit shocking. And I like this yellow. It's just very vibrant. And I feel like that's what this needed, was a wee bit more vibrancy. It's always this stage I get to, and I'm gonna need to go back and add a bit more pink and just keep playing with my blend. But I do often do a lot of that off camera. If I sat and filmed eyes and did not edit it, it would probably be about 4 or 5 hours. Because I just fanny about. But I just love sitting and blending. Especially on a day like today where I have nothing to do. I might as well just sit and play with eyeshadow and blend it forever. It's definitely fun playing with all of these colours after so many weeks of neutral, just because I've been working a lot, you know. I'm just going to go through my brows and lashes on, and then that will be this eye look done. I could maybe intensify that inner corner highlight with that stunning shade from the Serenity. I'll finish off and then that will be us finished off. You film 2 videos one day, you get confused and also you get tired. Such a hard life. So I finished off with some tatty lashes, and by the way, this one is not sticking on the inner corner for love nor money. I cannot make it stick, so just ignore the fact that that is like peeling off. I like how this eye look came out, I really do. I think I could have done it better obviously, but we all think that. And I put a bit more shimmery purple down here, like a darker purple from the Muse, I think it was, down here, just for a bit more shimmer. But overall I'm really happy with how the eyes came out. I put on some Shein lower lashes. I love lower lashes. I feel like they bring so much drama to the lower lash. I'm sure you're shocked at that. But yeah, I love the Cosmic Brushes palettes, and again, she could literally charge double and no one would question the quality versus the price. I think it's great that she has it at such a good price point. I was going to say super affordable. It's not like 10 out of 10 affordable, but it is an affordable indie UK brand with such good quality. So yeah, I am happy with this. I'm going to go try and take some cute pictures. I was going to put my wig on, but I've just opted for the high ponytail, so whatever. Anyway, I'm going to piss off. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below what palette do you want me to play with next. And subscribe for more thrilling content from me. Why wouldn't you want to? And I'm going to piss off. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye!